But anyway, so, I mean, good luck with you.
Yes.
Going back to the pre-industrial world.
Well,
I am happy driving cars.
well, I am.
I am
too.
happy
I
having
don't want to be
AC.
kicked by a horse. I've been kicked by a horse.
Yeah, but look at what's happening. Look at what's happening to industry. We are going green. We are people, you know, and people are selling it through, you know, if you have a conscious business, you'll make more money. Because that's how you get people.
How many solar panels being put on tops of roofs?
But the funny thing about the solar panels, I mean,
making them is dirty.
Yeah.
There you go.
Really
so wait a minute.
But they're being made in China, where they don't have
so then you don't care about the Chinese.
No, I
Come
do care,
on.
because
You're
actually-
talking about this hand.
No.
It's like being your neighbor. Now you don't care.
But no, I do care because
It's much better.
Their country's being turned into a brown site. It's polluting the
China has turned it such a great country thanks to capitalism compared to where it was.
But they're also
it's unbelievable change for the better.
But there's going to be a food crisis.
No. When capitalism, there is no food crisis. Trust me. 4%.
Well, they have to take it from someone else.
4% of American capitalist farmers feed the rest of the world essentially. I mean, think about it.
Right.
Just 4%.
But they're using
4%.
And how many?
It's unbelievable. That's how productive we can be if we have the right capitalist system.
It used to be 30% were living on land in the 1930s, and they're dispossessed of their land because of the corruption.
Of what? Because we have a rise. I mean,
Don't.
If you're relying on Monsanto.
Oh, don't bring up this genetically.
Well, it's
it's
on,
not.
you know?
It's
not just the genetic modification.
They're changing the DNA.
The glyphosate.
The DNA in some things. They're putting
in some ways, I would like to have DNA change in some people.
That they use
You know?
I have a few.
Nothing.
I could have a selection.
See, there you go. Nothing wrong with changing DNA, even in some people.
Right.
But speaking of science, see, that's the funny thing. On the one hand, you think that the science is settled when it comes to global change. Just the other day, I read the article about the virtually universal consensus of genetically, the scientists who work on genetic engineering.
Right.
Unanimously, they say there's absolutely nothing wrong
They were
with.
bought out by Monsanto.
So the climate change scientists are truthful to the cause. No. They're not sold out. But genetically, but those who stand for genetic modifications don't work. I mean, come on, be honest with yourself.
You know what?
Science is science.
No,
but there are many countries who have banned GMOs.
They're stupid. What do you think about DDT? What's your concept of DDT? What do you think about DDT?
It breaks down your neurons.
Yeah.
Really?
Your nervous system will be destroyed.
Your nervous system might be destroyed. Let's assume that that's the fact. Wait.
No, it's not a fact.
It will be destroyed.
No,
okay.
It's not. Yes. I mean, it was killing things back in the...
Really?
They were blowing that stuff around here in this country back in the 1960s.
How many people are dying from malaria in America?
You know what they did? Now they moved it to Mexico. They said, okay, well, we're banning it here in America. We'll just give it to Mexico.
How many people are dying from malaria today?
In the United States, malaria is not so much the problem.
Why?
Because it never was.
It's not like a
right. Take Florida alone.
Well, Florida. I mean, yeah, but you know what? But this is the problem. I mean,
DDT rid us of malaria. Okay. Then there's stupid idiot, I forgot her name, came up with the concept that DDT is bad to your health. But here's an option. You either die from malaria, or you might have some potential long-term or whatever effects from DDT.
And birth defects.
Let's assume that that's the case.
No,
but you're definitively, no, that's not the reason why it was banned. But definitively, not hundreds, but definitively tens of millions of people die today, up to this day, from malaria around the world, simply because we banned the DDT. Do you have a heart? Do you have a heart?
Okay, I do, and that's it. And this is where potable water too. Some people don't have drinkable water.
I know. Use the Israeli technology.
Well, you know what? Which is actually
capitalism.
Which is actually part of the American technology to support that system. Because there's $10 million a day go to support Israel from the U.S.
Well, I mean, aren't they in the front line defending us from the terrorists?
That's a question. Because how do you... Sometimes your defense creates terrorism.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we had the president who 7.5 years was traveling around the world, apologizing for America, playing nice with the world leaders.
And then blowing people up.
The world is aflame. Well, of course, blowing people up. The world is aflame.
You blow one person up in a family, you will have people saying, you know what? You blew too many of my family up.
When Bush was the president, after 9/11, after 9/11, we did not have a single terrorist attack on the U.S. soil. Under Obama, every single year, but every single one of them, we did have a terrorist attack on the innocent U.S. citizens, right or wrong.
You know what?
And Bush was very clear about it. You're either with us or you're against us.
Well,
there's a global war on terror.
You know what?
And it worked.
And how much did we spend on it? And then we deprived people of the needs, the necessary needs.
Oh, how much? And how much did you spend, let's say, on 800 billions? I forgot what Obama called it. Right after he came to power, for nothing. Nothing. It changed nothing. It's the only time in the U.S. history that for 7.5 years, the economic growth did not exceed, I believe, 3%, or even less than that. It never happened on any president, Republican or Democrat. I mean, speaking of money, I mean, come on. How can you value human life?
Except for when you have corporations that are not giving a living wage in many cases. Look at Walmart.
Yeah, it's a great company, one of the greatest companies.
One of the largest corporations in the world.
Nothing wrong with that.
Except, do you work at Walmart? Would you like to work at Walmart?
Well, I signed a contract with them. Hopefully, I'll start selling my stuff to Walmart.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about stocking the shelves, mopping the floor.
You have an option of not having any job whatsoever.
Well, you know what?
47%.
Except that you can't get any
Really? They have only health insurance policy.
Except, how about this? But they also keep you at less hours than you can live on. Because they're not going to have you employed for full-time work.
You can grow, you can, I mean, it's a starting job. I don't understand. You know what I don't understand, by the way?
But you know what the beautiful thing was? The beautiful thing is, how did they save their profits? The Walton family, very rich.
Are you against the profit, by the way?
I am when it's corrupt. I am corrupt. And you know what?
They're making money. And they're selling a product.
Except they can step over the bodies, literally, at times.
Well, they are tough, I agree.
When they told their employees, one of the benefits of your job is that you qualify for social services. That is the health Medicare.
Oh, they're burying the DNC. Oh, that's it? Not quite. Hey! Whoa! I agree. For a change, I'm with the Democrats. Wow. Well, I'm a hardcore Republican, you know.
Well, that's sad.
I come from USSR.
Right, and you like the discipline that a oligarchy can do.
No.
Well, that's basically that's what the government in general is right now. It's an oligarchy. They have the power. They're not going to share it.
Governed by Obama. Yeah, that's right. They're spending your money.
Wait, George put us trillions of dollars into debt.
Well,
he borrowed.
You know the numbers. Come on, man.
But he borrowed.
Obama spent $10 trillion in 7.5 years. For almost 250 years or so, if we combine all the spending of all the presidents.
All these people.
Oh, so you didn't vote for Obama?
I did mistakenly.
So you did mistakenly.
Yes, and you voted for the worst president in American history, George W. Bush.
I love George W. Bush.
I'm sorry for you. I will.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, I've never heard anybody really admit to it. They're like,
well, maybe you never rub shoulders with the Republicans. I'm the first one. Hey, you're from Vermont. What do you expect?
No, I'm not from Vermont. I'm from New York State.
Oh, New York State. Yeah. Well, actually, upstate New York is pretty good. It's pretty Republican.
Except, I lived up there. You know what? Find a job that can support you. You know what?
It's tough. Thank Obama for that. Thank Obama for that.
No, thank the New York State, downstate.
Oh, Cuomo. Oh, we have a great governor over here.
But we have senators who are basically passing.
Gillibrand. Oh, Schumer. What a schmuck. I hate Schumer, of course.
I do too.
Good.
I call him up and tell him not voting
So
for
we
you.
have two things in common.
That's right.
All right. It's a good start.
We have the DNC.
We're making a revolution.
Thank you. You need one too.
Courtesy of who? Courtesy of who? There's nothing free. Who was buying it?
It was given to us. It was brought in.
Brought in. So somebody was paying for it. I wonder who.
That's right. The city of Philadelphia.
Thank you, City of Philadelphia.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? The DNC is going down. The GOP is going down. They basically ripped themselves. You look at George. Look at Donald Trump.
The DNC.
Now, you're telling me this.
Yeah, hold on one sec. Let me change the battery. Hold on one sec.